Across the sky's horizon, the twin suns of the planet Arrakis shine their blazing glow across the vast desert expanse. On top of the shifting sands stands a lone figure, aware of the rhythmic thumps of deadly giant sandworms. This figure, garbed in the traditional clothing of the Fremen, gazes upon the arid wilderness with a mix of contempt and resignation, a stark reminder of the legacy of colonialism and the struggle for autonomy and freedom. Welcome to my presentation on centralized ideology in the post-colonial narrative of Frank Herbert's Dune. I am Ahmad Arshad bin Ahmad Nazran, and today I will delve into the pervasive nature of centralized ideology through the lens of Louis Althusser's ideological state apparatuses and the rich allegorical world of Dune. Dune, published in 1965 by Frank Herbert, is often regarded as the greatest science fiction work of all time. Its narrative is not just a tale of interstellar politics and adventure, but a profound critique of power dynamics, cultural hegemony, and ideological control. Herbert's work is heavily influenced by the geopolitical realities of the 1960s, drawing parallels to the Middle East and impact of Western imperialism. The story of Dune centers around Paul Atreides, a young heir thrust into the galaxy's power struggles. Following a betrayal, Paul and his mother Jessica find refuge with the Fremen, the indigenous people of Arrakis. Through his journey, Paul rises as a prophetic figure, leading the Fremen in a struggle against the oppressive imperial powers. Centralized ideology refers to a dominant set of beliefs and values imposed and reinforced by ruling authorities to control individuals and groups. This concept is brilliantly illustrated in Dune through the hierarchical control exerted by the Padishah Emperor, the noble houses, the Spacing Guild, and the Bene Gesserit. These entities manipulate and exploit the planet Arrakis and its people for the precious spice melange, symbolizing the exploitation of natural resources. Herbert uses the feudalistic structure of Dune to depict how centralized power operates. The Empire, supported by institutions like the Bene Gesserit and the Spacing Guild, maintains control through fear, manipulation, and exploitation. This mirrors the real-world dynamics of centralized ideology, where power is concentrated in the hands of the few, often leading to systemic subjugation and social injustices. Living in Malaysia as a young Muslim Malay man, I have experienced the pervasive nature of centralized ideology. Our education system often promotes a sanitized version of history, omitting the complexities of our colonial past. The media, controlled by powerful entities, shapes public opinion and reinforces the dominant ideology, marginalizing alternative perspectives. In Dune, the control of the spice melange parallels the control of oil in the Middle East. The Fremen's struggle against imperial powers mirrors the real-world exploitation and manipulation of Middle Eastern countries. Herbert, influenced by the story of Lawrence of Arabia and Western interference, foresaw the socio-political ramifications of resource control. The injustices faced by the Muslim Ummah are stark reminders of the dangers of centralized ideology. In Palestine, the occupation is maintained through military force and ideological control. The persecution of the Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar shows how centralized ideology can justify ethnic cleansing. In the West, Islamophobia is fueled by media and political institutions, creating an environment of fear and hostility. Paul Atreides' journey in Dune is a powerful narrative of resistance and emancipation. His alliance with the Fremen to overthrow the imperial powers symbolizes the struggle for autonomy and justice. Similar movements in the contemporary Muslim world, from the Arab Spring to the conflicts in Palestine and Kashmir, seek to reclaim autonomy and challenge injustices. From an Islamic perspective, the centralized ideology in Dune contradicts principles of governance, justice, and social equity. Islam advocates for shura, consultation, adl, justice, and amanah, trust. The Quran and Hadith emphasize the importance of fair and just leadership, which stands in stark contrast to the oppressive structures depicted in Dune. In conclusion, Dune offers a powerful critique of centralized ideology. Inspired by Islamic cultures and current geopolitical realities, Herbert's work stresses the need to challenge and dismantle these oppressive structures. The injustices faced by the Muslim Ummah highlight the urgent need for education, media reform, and genuine political engagement to create a just and equitable world.